But I moved to the Netherlands for my higher education. And now I'm a highly skilled migrant. The whole theme of the show is about like freedom is no joke, right? Like it was very difficult for me to smoke weed in India. So I moved to Netherlands. Okay? And I can't tell my parents, my brown parents, that I want to become Snoop Dogg when I grow up. So I had to come up with a cover story. So that was like studying in Delft was like my cover story. The Gen Zs, they sort of look up to me from India, and they look up to me like a role model. I don't know what kind of role model they think of me of, but I'm some kind of role model. I do some good jobs. But yeah. Let's do a quiz. Let's do a quiz, right? Let's do a quiz. I'm from India. I stay in Eindhoven. Where do I work? You racist motherfuckers. No, I do work for it. We hire a lot of people, and there's a lot of Chinese people in it. So now they recently hired an Asian girl, and when I say Asian, when you search Asian in Asian, not like brown, Middle Eastern, no, Asian. Okay, so this Asian girl, she is in my team, and I am assigned her buddy. A buddy is someone who helps you navigate the bureaucracy of. And I'm like, okay, she's the only girl in the team. I want to kind of warm her up to the team. So I go up to her, and I'm a researcher. So I make observations and I make conclusions. She's Asian. Most of the people in my company are Chinese. She must be Chinese. Okay? So I go up to her and I say, Konnichiwa. Now the ones who did not get it, congratulations, you're racist like me. And then she's like, no, I'm South Korean. And I was like, ni hao. No, I didn't know Annyeonghaseyo that back then. So she then complained it to the, my manager, and then my manager sent me to Korea, like on a Samsung integration project. It was more of a cultural integration where I learned Annyeonghaseyo. So, but that's the thing with Indians, we Indians, our default setting is racism. Okay? Like I did not want to be racist. I just wanted to warm her up to the team, and I ended up being fucking racist. But that's India, like I come from a region in India which is close to China, okay? And one of the states where, like the state where I come from, the region is 7 states. The state I come from, it's called Ahom. Dutch people, can you say it with me? Ahom. Ahom. Yes, the English, they could not say Ahom. Okay? So they named it as Assam. And they named it ASSAM. Someone knows here Assam? It's pretty weird. Because of the T? Yes. Yeah, perfect. And like Assam is basically a valley between 2 hills. Okay? So the British thought, okay, this looks like an ass. Just named it, like, Assam. And it's kind of poetic that an arsehole comes out of Assam and lives in the arsehole of Netherlands. Freedom is no joke. A lot of people in my region, they have Asian features, okay? So when they move out of the region to the mainland, the people of the mainland, they mock them as Chinese or dumpling shop owners, Pretty racist stuff, okay? But when I move to the mainland and people ask me, where are you from? I say, I'm from Assam, and they're like, oh, you don't look like them, And it never occurred to me that was like an offhanded racist remark, because obviously I don't look like them. Now, a friend of mine who looks like them was with me, and then her friend asks me the same question, like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Assam, the same place as her. And he's like, oh, you don't look like her. And then she got offended. That, oh, how can you generalize, people from Assam can be of everything. And then now I have come to the conclusion that, okay, whenever someone asks me this, as a form of retaliation, I always tell them, pass me the joint, the Chinese eyes will come soon. But this also has led to a lot of problems, okay? So the racism in India is so bad, like for the Asian looking people, that China is now getting involved. Okay? Yeah, so China is trying to take a portion of India And recently there was a news, okay, so the region is called Arunachal Pradesh, it's just above Assam, and it's right next to China basically. So if you go up to Google Maps in India, the map of Arunachal is like a solid line that is in India, but if you open Google Maps in Netherlands, it's a dotted line. Okay, so it's kind of a disputed territory, but all the people in that region, they have like kind of Chinese cultures, let's say, but in an Indian style. Like they have like rat soup, but mixed with turmeric. Even the examples I give are racist. What can I do, man? Like, recently, sir, there was a news where this girl who's actually from Arunachal Pradesh, and she was flying from the UK to Japan, and she had a layover at Shanghai, and where they had to check her passport, and in her passport they saw Arunachal Pradesh. So they halted her for like 18 hours, kind of tortured her, and the Indian embassy consulate had to get involved to get her out. And now in social media, finally, you know, the mainland Indian people, they are like, oh, the Arunachali people are not Chinese, they are our people. So China had to get involved as a country to kind of solve racism in India. Okay, so we're done with sort of the tough topics. Now, I do comedy as a hobby, you know, so today also I had to come after work immediately for this show. And usually when you do that, my phone was out of charge, okay? So my strategy always is, I look where I have to go on Google Maps beforehand, so that if I can find my way. So the other day I was in Nijmegen, okay? So I had to go to Nijmegen, and the cafe was like a kilometer straight road from the station. And as soon as I get down, I realized that there are 3 doors that come out of Nijmegen station, and I don't know which road leads to the straight road, okay? So I obviously go up to the first person, and I ask, like a blonde girl, and I ask her like, okay, do you know where St. Augustine Strat is? And she looks up at her Google map and she's like, oh, it's on the same way as I'm walking, you can walk along with me. And as I'm walking, I'm like, let's do some small talk. And I'm like, what's your name? And she's like, my name is Megan. And for some reason I was tired, you know, and everything, so I registered her name to be Rachel. Okay, big mistake. So then she's like, okay, what brings you to Nijmegen? And I'm like, oh, no, I have a comedy show at that cafe, you wanna join, Rachel? And she was like, Nijmegen. I have this friend, okay? I have this friend, and he has this weird hobby of collecting weird pets. Like he has snakes, he has hamsters, but he's particularly proud of his hamsters because he has taught them some tricks. Like it can, like, you know, do a 360. It can jump from one place to another, and obviously he's proud of it. So whenever he meets people, he kind of shows them off. So the other day I was at his place, and he showed me the hamster tricks, and I was so impressed that I was like, hamster, damn. You want to take it international? You want to take it? Yeah, you want to take it international? Okay. So. Okay, this is a two-parter. Okay, this is a two-parter. Okay, you are a Turkish farmer. Okay, you have a bull and a cow. The bull is called Sign. The cow is called Kos. Okay, the bull fucks the cow, so the bull is over the cow. So Sign is over the Kos. So now I have 2 questions for you. First question: what do you think is the name of the baby? 10. Perfect. 10. Who said Sign?
Cosine.
Cosine. Cosine is the full name of the cow. So, anyways, 10 is the right answer. Okay? Now, I will ask you, because you guessed the correct answer. What would be the next question you ask as a Turkish farmer when you see the baby? Istanbul. Last one. Okay, last one. Simple. Last one I will do. Okay, then I will do. Bro, freedom is no joke. Last one. Okay. I have a Middle Eastern friend, and he's tiny. Okay? Where do you think he's from? Hmm? It's not an imaginary place, it's an actual place. Yeah, you give up? He's from Palestine. Because my pal is tiny. That's been my time. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. Give it up for Rachel. Oh, and by the way, thanks for taking my pun jabs to your chin.
Give it up for us!